The entire world is mad at LeBron James' son, Bronny James. Before even getting to the NBA, they say he's already done one of the worst things that you could possibly do. He took a white girl to prom.
What's up? This is Method Man right here. Yes, I have a mask on because I care. Welcome to Jody's Corner.
Welcome to Jody's Corner. It's your boy, Jody Joe. Thank you guys so very much for being here. The news, LeBron James, Bronny James, the man himself, he's being lambasted on the internet everywhere. A lot of people are mad and upset the fact that LeBron James, not about his grades, not about his academic achievements, not about him being a good son, not about him going to the NBA, his prom date. His prom date is a little bit light in the complexion, if you know what I'm saying. The protection for the collection for the protection. LeBron James' son took a white girl to prom and people are pissed off, especially black women. They're really upset. Let's take a look at some of the images that got people so upset, and then we're going to give some commentary to it. So here's image number one right here. We see Bronny. Damn. Shit. So that's LeBron James, Bronny James, and his prom date. This snow bunny here, blonde, beautiful, what do they call them? Glam, bombshell. That left thigh is thick. God dang, she must work out. All right, that's image number one. All right, they looking fly together, okay. And then you see, you got some images of Bronny outside his home, got his family coming over. You know what happens, family come over, take pictures. Yeah, congratulations, you made it, you did it, go ahead. And then they say, bye, peace out, have a good time, be back before 10 o'clock, motherfucker. But the only thing difference here is that he got a $630,000 custom-made AMG right here on the front. God, look at that bad boy. Those Mercedes logos going from the driver's side door to the back. My goodness, that thing costs over $600,000. That is a beautiful car. That is amazing German engineering right there for you. So I can understand why people were jealous of that. Then we have this one. He steps up with that bad boy, pulling out the parking lot like, what's happening? He got that special valet. He got that valet to your car when they take it. Look at those shoes, my guy. Them loafers look nice. And these, let me keep it a buck. These type of pictures are enough to make people hate on you off jump, because what is this world about? It's about materialism. It's about what the next person got. It's about what's fast. It's about getting your bag. This world we have, is especially on social media, when you're talking about Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. It's really about flashiness, keeping your attention, and it's about glam. What do they have? What are they doing? What do they got? How much does that cost? Are they living hotter than me? Are they flyer than me? Oh, I'm jealous of you. Why you flyer than me? I don't like you. It's a lot of that. So just off of him being rich and with a beautiful girl is enough to make people kind of jealous. But when you factor in that richness, when you factor in that blackness, and then when you factor in that Bronny took a white girl as well, I can understand why people are upset. I'm going to give you my full 100 down on the situation. But this doesn't just stop at the pictures and the images. This kid's 17 years old. He's not even a grown man, and people are already coming at him. Here's another image right here, which I think is freaking fantastic. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. He looks happy, and she is bad. She bad. I would take her to prom. My prom date didn't look nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys would do it too. And then I know there's some people watching us that are like, my brother. The black man, why the black man who's not in very fortunate positions, once that black brother gets in fortunate positions, the white woman got to come and try to steal it from our black queens, my brother. Why does this brother got to go ahead and already go with the milk of magnesia, instead of going to the cocoa rum that is our black savory goodness queens from Sheba? Listen, I get all that. I'm all for, black advancement and all that and shit. But at the end of the day, I think that we're more in common than we're not. We have more in common than we don't as humans on this planet. Black, brown, green, orange. It doesn't really matter what race you are. I know that racism does exist, and I understand that people are mad about this, this color contrast between these two attendees to the prom. But one thing that means something more to us than that skin color, in my opinion, is women. And when they look this good, dog, let me tell you something right now. It don't matter what color they are, bruh. She could have been brown, pink, green, white. She could have been a full-on Gamora from freaking Avengers. I dig it. And you know what? He digs it. But the main people that don't dig it are the black women. And I understand why. I get it. LeBron James, he came out and defended his son. He said that, he's upset at how grown people could be saying such lambastic things about his poor Bronny on his most important night. Savannah, mother of Bronny, she came out and said her 2 cents. Tons of emotions and realizations. Time really flies. So proud of you, young man. I will always have your front and your back. There's got to be some difficult times, for Savannah, because Savannah probably does feel some type of way. Maybe Savannah does feel like, when you first get with a date at prom, she gonna be white? I'm like, I got LeBron. To be honest with you guys, a lot of you guys don't know, LeBron James' prom date was also white. Yes, there's an image floating around right now on the internet that shows LeBron James with a white girl for his prom. So, what happened? He ended up marrying a black woman named Savannah, having great kids, right? So it's not all doom and gloom like you sisters think. It's not the end of the world. So let's look at some of the hate that poor Bron and this beautiful girl has gotten. That girl is whiter than white, bruh, said somebody. You should have got a black queen like his dad, with an angry face emoji. Lost another black king to a money-hungry white girl. Bron got to do better. Shake my head. Someone else says she branded her gold digger, quoting the lyrics from the Gold Digger song by Kanye, while others simply shared gifs and memes showcasing their disappointment in his choice of date. That's crazy. Other people defended the basketball star, saying Bronny really has grown adults in shambles over the fact that he took a white girl to prom in 2022. Anyone that's mad at Bronny's prom date, you are part of the problem in today's society, agreed somebody else. Another Twitter said, a bunch of hating mofos in his thread. The kid will most likely play in the NBA. And when he does play in the NBA, he could potentially ruin his life by chasing a whole lot more snow bunnies, some Asian persuasions and sushis, some fried chicken sisters, and a whole bunch of tacos. At the end of the day, when it comes to people in like basketball players, they have the pick of the litter of the buffet. Me and you, we got to get what we could get. But it doesn't really matter. Prom dates usually aren't the ones that stick along. Prom dates are like the ones that you say, all right, let me step out on a limb. Let's both have a fantastic night and then never see each other again. Maybe they get lucky. Maybe they bump uglies. But for the most part, unless it's not really most of the time, it's not your girl going to you with prom unless you had a girlfriend around prom, which most people in high school don't have girlfriends. So more than likely, she's going to be hot news right now, and then she's going to fade off into the wayside. Where this really comes from is that Bronny's a part of a different society that we are. He goes to that Sierra Canyon high school that costs $40,000, not $40. No. $40,000 per year just to attend. That ain't got nothing to do with the books. I don't think they got to do. That's just to go there. Hi, welcome to Sierra Canyon. You got that 40? Oh, thank you. Okay. Here are the fees that you'll deal with. A lot of celebrities in Hollywood have attended this school. Notably, the Kardashian sisters have attended this school as well. It's a very popular school for the rich and the famous in the LA area. So I understand it. I surmise Sierra Canyon High School being the closest thing to Euphoria in real life. Whole bunch of rich, entitled, pampered, drug-using, sex addict children losing their mind to all their money. That's overall the biggest problem, in my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, I'll keep it above. I understand why black girls see this image and they get upset. I'm going to take their stance for a minute. If I'm a black girl and I see somebody successful like Bronny, maybe I like him. Maybe they like him. They see a nice, successful black man coming to the top. And the first thing they see when they see him with the opposite sex is a white girl. As a black woman, I can understand how that will make them feel bad, because it's already bad enough that we don't have too many black men that are in positions of power. There's not too many black men that are getting money like that. And especially on the level that, he's Bronny James. He's cut from a very fine cloth. LeBron James, the James family, it's high up there. So when someone sees, oh man, he's about to hit the market, and then you see her, I can understand how it can make the black woman feel like, oh, for real? He one of us, and then automatically, white girl got to step in, because there's the European beauty standards. And within our culture, there's a lot of black women that are trying to even have been following, manipulated by the European beauty standard. The excessive makeup, the fine hair, the Indian hair, the weaves, the nails, all the stuff to make you look a certain type of way, trying to slim down to be less thick. It's an epidemic that's going on within our community itself. And I understand how women would see this and get jealous, because they feel like he's a part of our community and he should be with someone from our community. And I understand that. I understand exactly why. But I also understand the flip side of that coin. There's a big, huge thing about, why do black men get with white women? Or not even that. Why do black men get successful, and when they choose to get married, they marry out of their race? Asian, white, Indian, Latina. Why is that? There's a lot of questions to that. And that's a real serious thing in the black community, especially with the black women. You know, they're saying a lot of our black men are getting wifed and having matrimony and having mixed babies with other races other than the black women. So I understand that that's a real thing. And if you are acknowledging and if you have some understanding that that's a real thing within the community, that, you know, black men tend to go outside of the race to marry and have children with, if you understand things along those lines, you could probably understand why black women have an issue with this. And I understand, and I get that. I understand why they have an issue with this. But it's something that is cut very, very deep that this video is definitely not going to touch or handle. But all I think is, I think that this white girl needs to be left alone. I think that she's just doing exactly what any other woman would do. That's try to get at a star who got long money. Because here's the truth. Whether he took a black girl, an Asian girl, a white girl, a Mexican, or an Indian, all of them were lined up to try to get at Bronny, not because they thought he was the most handsome man in school, because they thought he was probably one of the richest men in school. And his future product, where he's going to go, you know, NBA career, that's millions and millions of dollars, my friends. And anybody, including men, shoot, heck, maybe even me will be in that line trying to catch my check too. Ha! Let me know what you guys think. Subscribe to the channel for that real content. I'm Jody Joe, and I'm out this thing. Deuces.